Okay, so hey, the next matchup I want to talk about is the versus the new Jeskai Arcanist Mentor deck with counterbalance and daisies and all soft permission in it, which I think is a very hard matchup because they have slightly bigger threats than you have. They have a lot of early interaction. They have counterbalance. And this whole setup makes your life hard. For those of you who haven't seen the deck yet, I have it here. It basically plays 4 Mentor, 4 Arcanist, 3 Counterbalance normally, 16 lands normally. And as you see, they have Astrolabe, so you can't wasteland them easily. They have 4 Vistas, so they will go for the basics. They have removal spells and Teferi, but it's 3 mana, so I think this is not the biggest concern. And they have sideboard cards, 4 blasts, maybe 2 Blood Moon, maybe Pyroglassons. So this deck is not set in stone yet, but people play it. And how do we approach it? I played it twice so far in the last week's Saturday challenge, the final, and I lost. And this week where I won the challenge, but this was my loss in round 3 or so. So I'm 0-2 against the deck. Let's see what we can do. I think the matchup plays out in a way where they have the better threats and the more stable mana base, and you have to get kind of lucky. They trade a lot of 1-for-1 against you, and if they're lucky with the counterbalance, it can run away with the game and you can't really interact. So pre-board, I'm not sure. You have to somehow get under them. Maybe Pyromancer is good because they will remove your Arcanist. Yeah, but to be honest, I'm not really sure. The 2 times I played it, I lost very clearly, but also my deck stumbled in those 2 matches. But what I'm quite certain about is that Wasteland is not going to be good. The reason is they are very good at getting their basic lands. So I think you should cut at least 3. This is a very special case where I cut more than 2. Plus, I think these forces aren't good because it's like a Delver mirror where you trade a lot of 1-for-1. And let's see what we can bring in. For one, we have the blasts. We have the Sylvan library because it's kind of a mixture between a Delver deck and a control deck. And we have Clothes as a threat, which is impossible for them to remove. Else than that, I mean, you could bring in Rough Combo against the Mentor, but I don't think this is where you want to be. I think I would start with this here. So you bring in 7 cards, put out 8. And one clear thing to do would be like this. So you cut all the forces into wastelands. You have bolts for their Arcanist and for their Mentor. And yeah, you go from there. I haven't figured out the matchup yet, so I cannot tell you if this is a good plan, but this is what I would do. Obviously, counterbalance sometimes outright kills you because this is not a reliable way to remove it. But if you resolve Clothes and keep their board clear, I guess they have to ferry for it, but other than that, good work. I'm unsure. So this is the matchup guide against Jeskai Arcanist deck, which I'm unsure of, but I will try this. Be aware that they also have days, but I guess sometimes you have to play into it. See you.